my favorite part of filming Casino was one of the directors, Joe Reedy, come up to me and said, Marty would like you to sit next to him. And I looked, and there was like 3 director chairs. And there was one for Marty, one for the editor that would edit it, the seconds and minutes. And then the other one had no name on there. And he said, sit at that one. So I sat at that chair next to Marty. To me, it was like no big deal. But then everybody started wondering who I was, because nobody sat next to Scorsese. And then I realized what input I had in that movie. But then I told Marty, I leaned over, I said, how come I don't have my name on the chair? And Marty laughed. He says, I don't want to put a target on your back.
Rick Barnes, he said, really enjoy the videos, Frank. Keep them coming. I ordered one of those mugs so I could have coffee with Cullotta.
Why don't you order 2? You got a wife, a girlfriend? Order an extra one next time. Thanks, Rick.
Okay, Nicole Comer from Mission Viejo. With all the people buying guns right now, what would you recommend getting?
Well, I like a 45. Of course, they're hard to conceal, but what are you going to do? If I'm carrying a 45, I'm going to conceal it. It's accurate. I think it's more accurate than a 38 stub. That you could conceal. Accuracy, as I said, and it does the job. You only need 1 bullet.
Okay, get ready for this one. Angelo Stigliano. He said, you just said you didn't want anyone to ask you about being made again, so I'm prepared to get whacked. Because I gotta know, did you go back to Chicago for a ceremony? Take the oath, prick your finger, burn the picture of the saint?
Actually not. I didn't go back to Chicago. There was no need to. I was made in Vegas, right? They didn't have a ceremony. It was just Tony and I. In Chicago, if they had a ceremony, what do you think they go around and advertise? Oh, we're having a ceremony. We're making Joe Schmo, Harry Kababa. They didn't even talk about a ceremony then. That was sacred. That was something that was kept quiet. No, it could have been. I don't know about it. Nobody ever told me about it. Did I care? No, I don't care about a ceremony. In Vegas, I was made. Do you think all the gangsters were going to come from Chicago to Vegas to sit in whatever ceremony you're talking about? It ain't going to happen. Do you think they're going to call me back to Chicago? The power I had in Vegas had nothing to do with the power in Chicago. It was meaningless in Chicago. Does that answer your question, my friend?
Okay, second part of the question from Angelo. I know the answer is going to be because that's the way Martin Scorsese wanted it. What I want to know is, did you protest toward the end of the movie when they portrayed you as beating Tony and his brother to death with a baseball bat? Didn't you feel it was too far from reality?
Yes, I did, and I did challenge Scorsese on that. I told him, Marty, I was in a witness protection program when Tony and Michael were killed. I said, why are you using my character to kill Tony? He said, Frankie, do you not remember specifically telling me that it's your best friend that would easily be able to walk you to your death? You wouldn't go with a stranger, would you? I said, of course not. He says, so we had to show it that your best friend's the one that's going to set you up to get killed. And that's basically it. But then I realized, people that know me, know I was in jail, know I was in a witness, they would realize that. I do get asked that question whenever I do my private tours, and I straighten it out. Because there are people that don't understand. Good art?
It's amazing.
Okay, Mike Truth. This is Spilotro's kid.
Mike Truth.
All right.
That's Michael Spilotro.
Yeah. Okay, Mike Truth. Dear Frank Cullotta, I can't believe that after you've acknowledged that Tony Spilotro had a higher ranking than Joey Lombardo when they were both in Chicago, and even if Tony's ranking went down in Vegas a little, there's no way Spilotro's ranking went down to a soldier, is there? But that's what the FBI-funded Mafia Museum claims, even after Frank Cullotta did interviews for the museum that are on video, claiming Spilotro was a boss of Vegas. So this is utterly ridiculous and should be changed. Concerning the Mafia Museum calling Spilotro a soldier.
right.
Are you kidding me?
He's right. You're actually right on that, Michael. You know, I'll call right, and I'll call wrong, wrong. I've brought it to their attention many times. It's a strange place. You know, they do the best they can. I try to get along with them myself. I have difficulties with them too. But no, Tony was never a soldier. If Tony went back to Chicago, in my heart, if he went back to Chicago and left Vegas, it would immediately be Joe's equal or Joe's superior. It depends on how many crews, how many guys Tony had with him. It's all about soldiers you got with you, your loyal guys. Joe, if Joe moved to Vegas, it would be different. Then Joe might become just the main guy in Vegas and work for Tony, because Tony had all the in out there. So you're right on your question, Michael.
L. Thomas. I love the channel. Big fan from Elmwood Park.
What's his name?
L. Thomas.
Right. What do you want to know, Al?
He just wants to say he loves the channel.
Well, good. Keep on watching it. Make sure you get some friends too. Sit there and have coffee with Cullotta.
Charles Andrews. Frank, I love to hear you talking about Chicago mobsters, but politically, with respect, you're an idiot. If you've always thought the country should be run by a businessman, then he's not the guy to do it, because he's a spectacular failure as a businessman. It's a real shame that you think he has any quality characteristics at all.
What's he talking about, Trump? I'm an idiot. You better take another look at yourself in the mirror, Junior. That's a joke. That's funny. You know, what hasn't he done for the country? Can you tell me? What are you going to tell me? He was a womanizer? I wonder how many women you looked at when you were married. If, in fact, you got a wife. I doubt it. You know, you want to play games, word games with me? This is the best you're going to get. The next time you talk, say something, I'm not even going to respond to you. I'm not going to make you famous. You don't deserve to be famous. Wake up, kids. Smell the roses.
All right, Patrick Andrews. What do you know about Demy the Greek?
Who?
Demy the Greek.
Demy the Greek.
Demy the Greek.
I don't know Demy the Greek. I know Steve the Greek. Demy. Who's Demy?
Demy. I have no idea.
I
don't
know
know?
a lot of Greeks, but I don't think I know a Demy.
Okay. Tony
By the way, Steve the Greek is dead. Been dead a long time. He was called the King of the Greeks. Steve Tamaris, his name was.